everybody, Sangha, good morning.
For everybody who's joining us on the live stream, Kashidelek, and good morning to all the Sangha.
We'll begin with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers, and be sure to have the Burning Away Affliction text, which we'll be doing for the deceased today. Page 1 in the Yellow Prayer Book. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo sanje jeto gung chum de ma dan ro jam sanjo sem jeto.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Gana Dharada Om Om Sobhava Shada Savadama Sobhava Shada Ranjana Dormanta Yonte Sojonev Jalan Jonjum Bongo Nurse Pola Banda Dubare Budanga Arya Tara te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu jana pe putanguru. Tare te tare ture mama yu Panye Padanguru Sovai Tome Renje Nata Tormane Dayanga Te Chum De Mamba Parde Lame Kutse Jarten Je Tem Don Jin Da Rukon Sembe Arya Tara Bandra Samaya Lama Pamjo Kunzanga JangChok Bazo Arya Tara Sapare Vara Argan Bade Aluke Nanda Never Shabda Badi
Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merits of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment, thus before too long may I become a glorious guide to transient beings. homage to the 21 Taras using the handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue and lotus, water-born and hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agna, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out, right in, blazing in a raging fireplace. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3-jewel mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments smooth shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding, right stretched, left bent choice surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter Hum, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace, nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with home and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to the Wisi letter, of the shape of syllable, whom by footstepping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage, holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage, full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Benefits of the 21 Tara praises handout. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. I'm reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times. Those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 39. Prepare your burning away affliction text and be following the blue colored for the deceased today.
Om dare du re mama ya Punye Pacham Guru Sova Bamba Ramzonga Yarye Khan Lana Daman Chola Sakar Shavadan Lakbazava.
Page 2. The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed, and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Mama Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Dare Du Dare Dure Kala Ya Sarva Siddhu. Om Banza Amarda Kundala Hana Hana Om Om Banza Amarda Kundala Hana Hana 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 Lana Ishi Je Dirza Shava Pamcha Daro Je Dirja.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sarva Devsu Lama Rinpoche Dongwe Buddha Tenzin Chigege Kame Dala Reso Chileme Toye Yeme Andrepa Senjilo.
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Banda Amerda Gundala Hanna Hanna Om Be Om Soba Vashida Sovadam Soba Vashida Dong Bang Anle Mayeta Tigle Jamba Yonsa Jirbal Chilan Deba Shisawa Pungam Jin Yonsa Zoba Sumbe Tudarsar Guncho Sumdan Jankar Jela Jobson Royin Barju.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala.
Songwa chu re zhong ye ten kar ji jang Garwa ne la deva me je ba ngen song sun je ne si pe dong har sam me cho te ve re che pa nyong je Garwa ne la ma cho shi ma rong lo ba chen ba ye lu de chen Manye pa ya dam den ba sam jane Tenga nem cho ton bande La tan lo bon jing aro Ge je yu jin de sho je.
Bottom of page 4. O listen, child of noble family now past. The life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the five aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the six realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the three miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place, and the holy presence of the Master and Deity come instantly.
Namo Tenzin Ram Jang Dan Ba Langa Tenzin So Jin Tu Tsende Nam Shi Karne Jang Me Pa Dan Dan Chi Jir Je Nen Ben Za An Ge Shon Zoi Namo Tenzin Ram Dan Ba Langa Tenzin So Jin Tu Tsende Nam Shi Karne Jang Me Pa Dan Dan Chi Jir Je Nen Ben Za An Ge Shon Zoi.
Namo. By the power of the truth of the infinite host of the three roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you, are called to this support. Nrivajra Am Kushaja. Page 10.
Om Aho, Om Aho, Om Aho, Om Sarva Bengana Balenda Kaya, Om Sarva Bengana Balenda Kaya, Om Sarva Bengana Balenda Kaya, Om Nyenan Cherbe Dengen Jombogo, Tormanda Loran de Sode, Nime Yeshe Langa Chugunga, Samje Jengaran, Lonje Ru.
Home. All you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, Take this torma and go to your abodes within the Dharmakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual. The mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong, 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 banza raja raja.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Om Hum Jang She A Mam La Mam Bam Dang Om Sarade Sado Benza Anjale Benza Benja Ban Tedanam Jejor Sane Eshe Huzen Chuvaye
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream forth from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Adi Chana Adi Che Sarva Pamba Avare Bhimen Guru Sova Om Tare Dure Sova Om Daha Daha Sava Naraka Gata Hedom Hom Om Tare Dure Sova Om Patsa Patsa Sava Chetanga Gate Hedom Hom Om Tare Dure Sova Om Mata Mata Sarva Triya Gate Hedom Hom Om Tare Dure Sova Om Cinda Sarva Gate Hedom Hom Om Tare Dure Sova Om Te Sarva Asura Gade Hedom Hom Om Tare Dure Sova Om Deta Sarva Sura Gade Hedom Hom
Instantly at Buddha's birth the gods offer him ablution. Just so I offer you ablution with pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Tathagata Abekhengat Samaya Shiraya Jarvaka Song Tong Jola Nyama Chima Mengaya Daso Gosam Dribjan Sa Samecha
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by afflictions, to purify the three doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Tata Gata Abe Kengad Samaya Shirun Teda Golan Somba Mebego Sana Chira Dibego Sevu.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Tata Gata Kaya Vishuddha Sovam. Om Jashi Bambe Jayena Nanda Jarvela Tsoyo Jana Sendo Ranjente Anyendo Trem Nambarja.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Om Dare Tu Re Sova Om Sarva Tata Gata Abe Khenga Samaya Shiraya Om JangChok Mebe Tenzin Hadin Chu Jeja Yishi Chada Jankarda Yandi Pemanda Mata Gerbo Tremede Tapa Maju Kayame Chende Lunga Yisum Je Pakshadra Dojurji.
Bottom of page 16. Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om Bema Sadhu Samaya Man Bema Sadhu Tinova Tirandro Mema Sudu Kayo Mebawa Anuratu Mebawa Sarva Siddhe Mebaryanza Sarva Karma Sutame Sudam Shiryan Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Banga Vate Arya Tara Mame Arya Tara Baba Maha Samai Sadhu Om Sarva Tata Gat Abe Khengat Samaya Shiraya Nyamodele Sendele Nyama Koya Dele Shin Nyamsen Tado Dele Ba Guncho Sumje Dele Sho.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too, auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama la la de baji Gadon Kube Shola Jingle Zam De la de Shedan Ledger Nyarveka Donsa Melon Dovuda Sena Yedo Yedinga Nyam Yesh Nangdo Do Temo Dundru Yakane Chiyan Yeshi Usarva Nucha Meye Nereka Sosar Nyen Chado Lame Yarnane Sawa Chupe Yeshiza Kamsan Laye Nenamne Tonsa Yesh ngang de do ma da re zhong jie den kan da ba ye xie zhu ge na jie de sim nie dong ba la ta da ma da men ya me dong sa leng zhe jian ke na re gu nian bu jiu xiu xi.
Bottom of page 18. Whom, listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as a state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Sona yen de jom zu ye de yin xie la san za lo da ban du jia zha wei ji ge wen yin so li zhi xi jie de dun da chu zhi ba xin jiu jiu san za lo zhou na zhou wei la yan dong la ba da la de gu Xing ge dan ba yong den xian gen de san zi le ji mei xie zhe mei you qi jie ge de qian long jia zeng ge ren a zi du jie tang ge jia jian ru bei la xie zhou zhi ge la san zi lu san zi ba tang qie la现代根据这年纪，日子把也能共的求得的，三字路讲呢讲出钱能接，那当他也心情共，高然人送去来着，特别呢手中的说讲呢讲出钱能接。大当他也心情呢，可望人送去来着，特别你手中的书。
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus. Compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas. To the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the five Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion, skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes. I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of the evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation. In an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity.
Nanda Zasun La Zoyo, Jana Yeshi Durza Jang Korvaton, Rubasa Tsenda Jola Wankarva, Lunga Yesun Dripdana, Kusun Toji Wandor.
Whom, in this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar. To empty samsara from its very depths, child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you attain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Dare Tu Re Sova Kaya Wa Kazu Da Sarva Abe Kenza Om Aho Re Ram Yang Kang Om Aho Om Aho Om Aho Nama Sarva Dodogat Vasho Masho Magube Sarva Deka Unga De Savaran Emangangana Kam Sova Nama Sarva Dodogat Vasho Masho Magube Sarva Deka Savaran Emangangana Kam Sova Nama Sarva Dodogat Vasho Masho Magube Sarva Dekha De Savaran Angana Kam Sova Om Chandala Jara Japuchunya Samdang Yela Japanin Dundan Mola Lende Tube Tronanda Yunda Levan Karme Jan Zive Semje Lomjo Natsosa Doje Tapdan Dembe Lopunje Lomjo Dejin Churji Nurze Da Romcho Jut Dimbe Zawata Natso Tsamba Jibe Javata Nyamon Dongwa Senwe Dongwa Xiang Binzen Ngata Saji Sunlo De Tsende Rei Bulang Huba Ye Chikong Dong Hama Lu Kun She Ne Yunje Se Dang Kun Dun Ju Wa Xiu De Yun Lom Ju De Tar Pa Me Da Zu Ra Zhe Reza La So Ze Mun Su Chun Zha Ye Je Le Zhe Ne Tenzin Ngata Sa Ji Sun Lab De Qin De Re Je Pu Lang U Ba Ye Co Zhou Xin Bo Rong Sa Zhou Jie Jie.
Bottom of page 27. Whom, listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed, we, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds and drinks, dispelling the pain of the afflictions, consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi. These are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception, and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. Having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, passed on child of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. 31. Om Ah Hom. All beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished, hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names, of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment, and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, and who are like a feather blown around by the wind, and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with the perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the Yidam, the view, may the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to the special pure lands, such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Donga sumje ranjin de te Lama chamaji pa san chung choda semje ne chenye denpa chenpa je nunga ranjin me pa te jumata ngando to wasan nyembo ye jele pema kupe shindu song Nawan ta ye xinga ye men ba sang je sho nam xie a ye nam ba opa me be du ga.
Page 34. Whom? Listen, passed on child of noble family. Wherever in psychic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of 3 kinds. Unattached and without craving, give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the 5 paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness and the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
Jom denda devjin sheba rajumba yanda ba zoba san gumba ba bada me ba la son salon chudu jobsum chib. Jom denda devjin sheba rajumba yanda ba zoba san gumba bada me ba la son salon
Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge.
Lama
page 36. Hri, in the pure land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha. By the force of the noble and supreme conquerors, compassionate blessings, and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah. From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomenon, the aggregates, elements, and sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Shira yeshe me ba de tsende nyam wa kya se da na jenga mun ba da ne me tse ma me be me da na ram zo yeshe me da zen zen do ba se dong na se za se ze gong Sar me be ye song ji me me leng zhe ji de ge yan zhang xi de na ngu.
Whom, in the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the one past, the fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics. This self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Arya Tara Samaya Manapalaya Arya Tara Denoba Dedandu Meba Suktu Kayo Meba Suktu Jayo Meba Anurado Meba Sarva Siddha Meba Sarva Karma Sudame Zadam Shiryan Guru Ha 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 ho bangavate Arya Tara mame Arya Tara bhava ma samaya sadhu.
We'll return to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 41 to do the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free from mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Arya Tara Anurado Mebava Sava Sudra Mebai Ganma Sudra Medudam Jiraya Hum Ha 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 Hu Banga Wate Arya Tara Mame Arya Tara Bava Majayon Samadada Dala Mombe Vangana Nomba Kanje Zonzola Gurata Zorvere Omdana Tenda Langedo Korva Sedu Yuneja Nemi Teda Wansozo Chona Lepa Zardozo
Middle of page 50.
Jam Sense Ma Wanjata Lama Chupe
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish green with a single face and 2 arms, she is a swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds Unupala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the Lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations, so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings, and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours and benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. We'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book. Oh, sorry. We're going to do Zambala first. In Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness on page 63. Vajrasattva grant blessing, mirror-like wisdom city, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor even. Names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom, in day watch a pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Augustity, bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere. Endow with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Verachana grant Dharma, Dhatu wisdom city, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Sogya dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, gurus of phenomena, where all lineage idioms dwell. Grant awakening in one high fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gathering with sky dancers, grant lightning liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse. Royal lineage, lords and kin, grant enlightened acts increase to stages mantra deity in ultimate to sphere. Dwell Mahakala and cohort grant subjugating city. Fortune of enlightened acts. Holy in Vajrana's Abao. Dwells the rough god Sambhala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life merit, wealth, food and fortune with your core. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately, bring here all life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle. Fortune of swift horses, and wealth of rich granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd and horse fortune of goods and souls best cattle, wealth of rich granting cows, bulls, fields to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, price gold and silver, fertile soil, the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, promise fortune from above. God's girl spirits wealth bid, when Nagas wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Papu's body fortune, Zambuling's holy dharma. Balam chose fortunate wealth, dominions of longevity, beings life, strength, and merit. Of all ends grant therefore, kings, religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealthy army of King Gaesan, the courage of Mukarhor. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, books to uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune. like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern love like fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern love like fortune, come like enshrouding mist, western love like fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern, love like fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above, like love like fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below, lower down thy fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise, come like turquoise dragons, roar, fortune of heart students, line, come like dazzling star garlands, holy Eastern Vajradaki, bring life's fortune pacify, disease, demons, hindrances, southern Jordaki, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, Western is talking, he's on their power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern action darking, enlightened acts, annihilate hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always ringing at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast. Potent ties of substance, and of this place protect wealth, remain firm unchanging, grant eternal life, city, grant endless treasure, city, grant wealth and merit, city. Grant 2 cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sara City, Alalaho. Om Ahom, 3 Kayas Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yamyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. The Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal the steadfastness of mind. Seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field, great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. to the unfailing sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows. To noble Tara and Guru Pamasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long, by the truthful power of the 3 roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in Blue Prayer Book on page 52, the King of Noble Prayers, aspiring to the deeds of the excellent. Homage to the ever-youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future, without exception, in every world and all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samantabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfections with all the sounds of various melodies, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samantabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequaled offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, as well as those performed by the Bodhisattvas, Praktya Buddhas, Arhats, and those who are in the path of training, those who need no more training, and by all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the worlds of the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in all the worlds for the benefit and happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspiration and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment swiftly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royal tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember in all my lives and all states of existence, while in the training for enlightenment, in all my successive births and deaths, may I always embrace religious life. May I follow all the victorious Buddhas and perfect all the deeds of Samantabhadra. Pure in the morality without defect, may my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue, and whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in the languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional afflictions, and the influence of demons, like the lotus unsoiled by the mire, or like the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may perceive unhindered. Throughout all the lands and all the directions, may I relieve the suffering of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samantabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samantabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas whose guardians, surrounded by bodhisattvas without tiring in all future eons. May I always present them magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train the practice of Samantabhadra in all future eons. Through rebirth in all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of their bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere and even on every mote of dust countless Buddhas of the past, present, and future, limitless pure lands and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma and an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheels of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future in a single instant. May I always perform their activities through the power of liberation from illusion. May I perceive upon a single atom the perfect design of the pure realms of the past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel, and enter the profound peace of nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of the merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, and the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samantabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samantabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddhas is called Samantabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samantabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance, may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspirations be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offers to the victorious Buddhas all the perfect joys of gods and men, and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels, for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment, shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samantabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samantabhadra himself. Even those who in ignorance committed the 5 unredeemable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. A profound and devilish being will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic hosts. Whoever preserves, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samantabhadra shall ultimately attain perfect Buddhahood. May none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samantabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all my own virtues that I may train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all these roots of virtue to accomplishing the deeds of Samantabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed so that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land, may I completely fulfill all of these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there in that blessed assembly of the Buddhas, may I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of the perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may all the virtuous aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating these aspirations of Samantabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayers benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samantabhadra release all beings from suffering of the lower realms. So now we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 22. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything, spontaneously live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Khenpo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld until the end of psychic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
오, 자카 소소 자카를 족바한테 특제체 자시대래. 롱로 거세는 뭐
all the Sangha, the Dharma friends who joined us on the live stream from the various countries in the world, thank you for joining us, and many Dashi Delek, and wish you a long life.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Please join us this afternoon for Venerable Khenpo Tenzin's question and answer session starting at 3 p.m. Everyone, thank you. Take care.
Oh,